Here we go, Springfield Kings fans. It's going to be game 3 of the Ho-Ho Classic. Waiting on your Kings to come out of the locker room. Going to be decked out in black. Some of them wearing white socks, some of them wearing black. Bit of a confusion going into game 3, playing the Chicago Bulldogs. And it looked like a couple Kings talked with the Bulldogs and they wanted to do a little jersey switching around. Coach Brad Gathard said, "Not today, boys. We're playing in black." But a lot of the Kings already had their white socks on, so they're going to be doing the black jerseys with the white socks. Either way, it's game 3. Your Kings are 0-2 in the Ho-Ho Classic. And the Chicago Bulldogs are sitting 2-0. Found out Kings are going to be playing for 3rd place no matter what. So let's give the best team in the tourney a run for their money. Bulldogs coming in a little unexpecting of these Kings. Tell you what, if this team could get to play a little bit harder, seems like that 3rd period, 2nd and 3rd period, we start gassing out. First 2 games, if you ask me, we got some great back checking from Thomas Kimball. Great defense from Clark and Gathard. Gathard's been amazing on going down and into the offensive zone as well. Hayden Yam, another offensive player that has been outstanding. Squirrel's doing his thing in between the pipes. I'd say only about 3 of the goals on Squirrel out of the 12 were I'm going to put on his shoulders. The others have been just a lack of defense down in the zone. Rebounds, nothing he can do about it. So, Kings, Chicago Bulldogs, in a moment. It's Saturday, December 30th. It's 8:03 p.m. We're here at the Fifth Third Arena. It's home of the Chicago Blackhawks practice arena. A couple of Kings got to take tours of their locker room before the game. After the game, actually, or yesterday. Played our game here yesterday, and tomorrow's game, if you're watching, go ahead and pencil it in. It'll be 9:35 a.m. Not sure on the arena yet, but it's going to be an early one. That'll be an early trip home. Tomorrow's game, they got us penciled in against Anoka. They went 0-3. Looks like Geneva, the first team we played, they're going to be the champions, playing for the championship in the blue division. And this is going to be against the Chicago Bulldogs. They're likely going to be the champions of the gray division, unless the Kings have something to say about it. Looked it up. Tomorrow's game is going to be at the Addison Ice Arena. Hadn't played there yet this weekend. Game time set for 9:35 a.m. That'll be Sunday, December 31st, last day of the year. Springfield Kings are coached by James Satala, Brad Gathard, Tim Clark, or as Coach Gathard likes to pronounce it, Bradley Gothard. Like Alexander Gathard just went ahead and set the net for Squirrel. I think we're waiting on a few zebras, at least one zebra. I only see one on the ice. I don't think Gathard gets paid any extra for doing the extra work, but we appreciate his hard work. 8:07 on the clock. It's almost set for game time. Let's go a rundown of the starting 5. We got Caleb Williams on center, Alex Royer on right wing. It's like Braden Wilson on left wing. Back on D, Grant Phillips, Jovian Mitchell. And the man between the pipes, the Squirrel, Sullivan Patton. Face-off underway. Bulldogs going to dump it all the way down in King's zone already. Near side is behind Patton. And underneath Jovian's skates, coming near side. Mitchell putting pressure. Goes to the back wall. Williams all over him. Shot. Pad save. It's back underneath 49 skates. And looks like Royer's going to reach in, try to send it out. Kept in by 18, Levi. Levi on the point. Shot. It hits Phillips' skates, goes to the back wall. And Williams sends it around. 18 back to the back wall again, Levi. And it's going to ricochet all the way out to the far wall now. 88. Fake shot. Coming right up the middle. Pass to the back wall. Pass towards the front again. Kicked out of there by Williams. Up to Wilson. Off his stick and down into Bulldog zone. 66, a fast skater. Going to beat him back there. Redirect. Hayden Yum. Hard hit by 81 right at center ice. They're going to call offsides. Hayden's catching his breath. Seems to be all right. 81 put a shoulder right in his xiphoid process. Gathard's going to chase this to the far wall. Off the wall towards LaFay and doesn't get through. Bulldogs intercept that all the way back behind Squirrel, and there's Callan Clark. 11 reaching in. Out to the far corner. That's going to pop out to Hayden Yam. Yam out of the zone and over the red line. He's got Kimball on his right. Taking off his stick. LaFay drop pass to Clark. Doesn't get a clean shot. 11 down in King's zone. Sends it near side, and Gathard's going to go retrieve. Out around the boards. Centered. Clark's there. Callan Clark. One move to get around. Wind up missile. That's a save by the goalie. Kept in by Gathard. Here he comes. Shot to the right off the back wall. 21's got it for the Bulldogs. He's going to clear the zone, and Gathard's got it at the red line. Tap over to Cooper Johnson. Cooper Johnson back in the Bulldog zone. 11's on him. Backhander. Pad save. Cooper Johnson retrieves it near side now. Chipped up in the air, and Bulldogs are going to head away. King's got to hustle back. Grant Phillips. Trees is back here. Way to hustle back Trees and Phillips. Prevent them from getting a rush on Squirrel. Near wall, Cooper Johnson. Get around Trees. Shot on Squirrel. It's going to be covered up. Face-off down in King's zone. That's Cooper Johnson on the face-off. Comes to the 22 on the near wall. Goes behind all the way over to 23. Pressure from Phillips. Hard hit in the far corner. And it's over here to Trello. Trello's going to move it out. Sends it down. That should be icing. He was on the wrong side of the red. No call. 66 back there. Avoids a hit. And Trello comes back. Knocks the puck off his stick. But Bulldogs are going to move it out of the zone. That's number 3. Wind up shot. Gets around Trees and Squirrel stop. Save. Rebound goes in. Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead. Thought Kerrigan was in the right plot. Shot went to her left. Squirrel made the initial save. 22 put it in. 10 minutes left in the first. Goal. It's going to be 1-0 Bulldogs. Caleb Williams on face-off. Goes over to Braden Wilson. Sends it down in Bulldog zone. No call on that one. Bulldogs go near side, and Gathard's back here. 22 is able to get around Gathard. That's all the way down in King's zone. I think 22 for the Bulldogs is also another young lady. Good player. Gathard just pulled down from behind. No hooking call. And this is going to be Caleb Williams trying to go around the left. Good body control from the Bulldogs. Puck goes to the back wall. Out of the way out on the point. Gathard shot. Pad save. No rebound. Coming out to the blue line. Stays in the King's zone. The Bulldog zone. Jovian Mitchell able to tap it up to Caleb Williams. Tried to turn and get a load up on his forehand shot. Unable to, and Bulldogs send it back to Mitchell again. Gathard takes it off the skate, and Three's charging hard. Gathard, a good player for the Kings. Heading the other way. 81 for the Bulldogs, reaches in, gives them a slash. Gathard cut back. All the way down in Bulldog zone. Can't get a shot off. Pressure from 8 and 77. Try to send it around. Callan Clark's here. Over Clark's stick, and 49 shot. It's gonna be a save by the squirrel. Amazing save. How about it? Tapped up to Hayden Yam. He gets left, gets around 66. Around the back, wrap around, knocked out of there. Colin Clark's gonna grab it. Hits it around the boards and it's on the back wall again. That time the Bulldogs clear the zone. Clark's gonna chase it down. All the way down to call icing. 8-12 left in the first. It's gonna be a face-off down in Bulldog zone. Cooper Johnson for the Kings. That's back towards Trello, past him over to Phillips. 49 giving Phillips trouble, and 88's reaching in as well. Bulldogs trying to clear it. They clear it out. Got Colin Clark back on D. 81 trying to get around him. Cuts to the right. Shot. Goes to the back wall. Coming near side out to 77. Shot goes to the right. Now it's in the far corner. Intercepted by Clark and kept in the zone. Now it's out. Bulldogs got to reset. Clark's going to reach over and grab. Cut back. Taking off his stick. 88's going to head the other way. Down in the King zone. Good hustle from Colin Clark. Put out in front. Intercepted by Cook. Cook clears the zone. 66 got it at the red line. He's going to dump it down all the way back in the King zone. All the way around. 88's waiting. Here comes Trello. Hard hit from Trello in the near corner. Clark passes it up off Trello's chest. That's going to be Cooper Johnson off of Trello's chest. All the way down in Bulldog zone now. No call on icing. Coming in hard, Wilson. Off the far board and out of the zone. Here comes the Bulldogs down in the King zone. Wind up shot, glove save, squirrel. Saw that the whole way. 6:51 left in the first. Still 1-0 Bulldogs. Face off down in King zone. Quick shot goes to the back behind the net. Pressure from Trees back on the back wall. She sends it out near side to Royer. Royer's going to send it all the way down. That should be icing. They call it. 6:39 left in the first. Look, Caleb Williams on the face-off. It's stalemate with him in 11. Here comes Gathard, our own version of 11. Takes him out. He's on the ice. Gathard's got the puck. Taking off his stick. Shot in the middle. Good defense from Trees. Prevents them from getting a shot, and it's out to Alexander Royer. Over the red line this time. Dumps it down. That shouldn't be called, and they don't call it. All the way around, Caleb Williams has got it. Taking off his stick. Colin Clark fresh in the game. Sends it back to the back wall again. Near side now. All the way around. No pressure from the Kings. Here's Gathard. It's like they had a little bit of a defensive line change. They're going to call offsides on the Kings. Hayden Yam face off against number 3. Hayden Yam's going to come away with it. Cuts left. Pressure from 66. Slap shot goes to the back wall. Put in front. That was a nice play from Kimball. But 66 is going to come out of there with it. He's going to dump it down King zone. Colin Clark, watch it up to Kimball. Kimball's going to try to clear the zone. 18 keeps it in. Jovian Mitchell keeps it off Squirrel and goes to the far wall. Out of the zone now. Here goes Hayden Yam trying to beat 18 there. 18 backhander to the far wall, and LaFay's over there. LaFay just takes a shiv from 66 in the back, and he's on the ice. No call. And Bulldogs send it back behind Squirrel, and here's Colin Clark. Clark up the middle. Puck up in the air. Looks like Bulldogs got it. Backhander. Going to go to the far corner. LaFay going to get some help from Clark, and then Yam's going to whip it down. Call that for icing. 4:59 left in the first. Cooper Johnson's face off. Down in King zone. Right on in front. Good pressure from Gathard the whole way. Goes around back. Right, 81's right in front. Saved by Squirrel. Rebound. Covered up. Gathard put pressure on him. It's like, let's see what his number was. 81. Came in there. He was right in front of the crease. Got a nice rebound on Squirrel, and Squirrel saw it. Covered it up like a net before winter. Gathard's going to come out of there with it. Over the red line. He's got Trello with him on the right side. Gathard takes it all the way around, near side now. Puck's coming back towards Phillips, and 49 is going to move it out of the Bulldog zone. Back towards Cooper Johnson, down in the King zone now. Good pressure from Gathard. Sent behind. Pressure from Cooper Johnson. 49's coming out in front. Squirrel gives him a stick poke out in front. It's going to be Johnson sending it to the near wall. 88 cutback. Right in front. Going to be a goal. Squirrel made the first save. I think he got his right pad down a little late. He stopped it, and then somebody reached in and put it in the back of the net. Looks like they're all tapping number 9. Give the credit to him for the Bulldogs. 2-0 Bulldogs. 4:07 left in the first. Face off center ice. Coming right at us. Trees over here. Buries number 88. Gets a shift from 49. Of course, his name's Dickman. Back in Bulldogs zone. Up in the air. Back to Callan Clark. Clark waiting for everybody to clear it. They do. And he sends it back to the back wall again. Sent around to the far wall. They're going to dump it all the way down. Not going to be icing because it's going on net. And Squirrel's just going to cover that one up. Face off down in King's zone. Hayden Yam back to Gathard. Off the far wall all the way down. Should be icing. They call it. 3:28 left in the first. Another face-off down here at King Zone. Yam against number 11. And Yam's going to control the puck on the far wall. Cuts in front of Trello. He's looking over. He's got Kimball on his right. Taking off his stick. Kimball's right there. Kimball's got pressure all over him. Trying to get a shot. Doesn't get one. Coming up here to Healy, number 21. Passes it through his legs. Nice pass. And Jovian Mitchell's trying to hustle back. 43. Pass over to 11. Saved by the Squirrel again. Nice save, Sullivan Patton. Out to Gathard on the far corner. Takes a hard hit from 21, but 21 on his ass. And 11 for the Bulldogs is going to have a counter punch. Shot. Hits off Squirrel's right shoulder and up and over off the back glass. Hard hit from Clark in the far corner. Yam's going to reach in and grab it. All the way down. Should be icing. No call. Oh, they finally do. 2:34 left in the first. Face off down in King's zone. Coming out towards the blue line. Looks like Trello's got to take it away. Trello shot from the blue line. Saw it the whole way. Save. Bulldogs goalie's wearing number 33. I don't know what his name is. Can't read that far. My eyes are bad. Cooper Johnson's going to take the face off down in Bulldog zone. Kings are hanging in there so far. First period hasn't been our problem so far. It's always been the second and third. Shot hits off Clark, goes to the back wall. Clark's going to take it near side. Pass up the near board, just under Trello's stick, over the red line. They're going to send it all the way back to the Kings. There's Grant Phillips. Looking, see who he's got. He's got Henry Cook. Henry's pass intercepted. And Bulldogs back in the King's zone. Clark taps it to the blue line. Young lady sends it back behind Squirrel again. Looks like Grant Phillips back there, coming near side with it. Cooper Johnson's going to whack it all the way down for another icing. Face off down in King's zone. Coming near wall. Good pressure here from Royer. 77 keeps it in the zone. Back in front. Squirrel with a stick save. Trees sending it near wall. Up to Wilson. That should have been an offsides. They did not call it. 81's got it on the left side. His pass across goes to the far corner. No pressure from the Kings. Shot. Hits off the net. Goes to the back wall. All the way out to Braden Wilson. He's going to turn and go with it. Braden loses it to 88 over Williams and try to get around Gathard. Shot goes off the back wall. Like Gathard back there putting pressure. Help from Williams. Now they're in the far corner. Pass to 88. His shot doesn't get off. Good defense from Royer. Stick save. Rebound. All alone. That was good hockey right there. 49, I believe. Pass over to 81. Standing wide open. It's like Squirrel had 49's rebound covered, but he didn't shoot it. He passed it to 81, wide open. It's gonna be 3-0, 33 seconds left in the first. Hayden Yam face off. And Bulldogs coming right back at the Kings. It's gonna go on Squirrel. They're gonna call something. Explaining it. I guess they're gonna have a face-off. I think maybe a high sticking was called. I'm not sure. Nobody's going to the sin bin, and Thomas Kimball near side is going to dump it all the way down. No call. Last 17 seconds of the first. Hayden Yam's chasing it on the far corner. Puck's still hanging out there. Yam and LaFay. Kimball's thinking about going in. Up to 49. Left side. Pass over to 88. Doesn't get a shot off. That's going to be into one. After one, Bulldogs 3. Springfield Kings nothing. A little advice for all you Springfield Kings watching. No matter if it's 3-0 or if it's 3-3, you play like it's the game of your life. You never know who's watching. And believe me, used to play Division I college baseball, and I played professional baseball. Never know who's watching. It isn't your fault. You play your ass off. You understand? A lot of heads hanging over there. Kings need to get shit straightened out. Start of period 2. We're gonna have Yam, LaFave, Kimball, Trees, Phillips, back to Trees. Her pass through the middle, should be icing. No icing. 66 is gonna retrieve behind his own net. Like LaFave trying to put pressure, and they're gonna send it near well, all the way out to Grant Phillips. He's got Trees across the way. He's gonna keep it, take it behind. Trees is gonna hustle back there. Phillips got it on the back wall, getting pressure from all over. Thomas Kimball coming out of there with it. Pressure from behind and in front. They take it off Thomas Kimball's stick. Go Casey! Grant Phillips pass over to LaFay. Backhander down in Bulldog zone. Coming around near wall. Bulldogs are gonna move it out easily. Trees back on D. Good defense, Kerrigan. Takes it off 11 stick. Back up to Logan Trello. Dumping down in the Bulldog zone. Keep it going, guys. Don't quit skating. Here, that's why. Cooper Johnson's there. Loses it off his stick, and Bulldogs are going to go out of the zone. This is 11 again. Trying to get around Gathard. Goes on Squirrel, goes to the back wall. Clark's back there putting pressure. Back behind Squirrel again. Looks like Gathard's going to send it up the near side towards the center, and Cooper Johnson's going to whip it down. That should be icing. 11:32 left in the second. Face off down to King's zone. Goes towards the center, and puck's bouncing around like a pinball. 88 near corner, right in front. Good defense from Clark. Sends it all the way out. We got Braden Wilson on a foot chase. 77, that goalie comes out and gets it. How about it? Pass up to the red line, 81 yards, taken off his stick by Gathard, and up to Caleb Williams. Back in the Bulldog zone, shot. Doesn't get all the way through, near corner now. Little shoulder shift from Royer, and Gathard was trying to get a rush. 77's got it now, sends it around all the way around up to 81 for the Bulldogs. Coming in, Caleb Williams, hard hit. Bulldogs, 88's got it, nice pass, shot, saved by the Squirrel, rebound, still on the ice, covered up. Hayden Yam's face-off goes to the far wall. A little stalemate there, and Looks like Jovian Mitchell's sending it all the way around the boards up to LaFay. Moves it out of the zone, loses his stick. Nice skating, but Bulldogs send it back up to Mitty. Mitty's itty bitty. Number 23, shot from the blue line, caught by Squirrel, dumped over to Mitchell. Back to the back wall again. Bulldogs back there, no pressure from the Kings. Phillips gonna go try to give him pressure. Looks like Squirrel tapped it with a stick. It was hanging out on top of the net. And now it's all the way out to LaFay. Xander, near side, gets put in the boards. Goes to the back wall, there's Hayden Yam. It's only a 3-goal deficit. Nice hit from Xander. Puts the young lady on the ice. 22. We got a rugby scrum down there, and it's going to be hanging out underneath the zebra. They're coming out there. 3 Kings are laying down there. And this is, that last name does not say what I think it says. Number 3, shot saved by Squirrel, and it's back behind the wall. Center and pass cleared out of there, and this is going to be Henry Cook. Pass over, it's going to be Cooper Johnson. Down in the Bulldog zone. Shot saved. Back on the ice. Rebound from Trello goes to the right. And here's Colin Clark trying to put it in front over to Cook. Doesn't get it there. Here the Bulldogs going to get a counterpunch. Not if Clark says so. There's Grant Phillips got time. Up to Henry Cook off his stick and all the way down Bulldog zone. Off the near wall up to 22. She clears the zone. 11 on the right side. Shot goes through Clark's legs to the far corner. Hard hit on the far wall by Trello. Puck is up and out of play. 8:43 left in the second. Gonna be Caleb Williams on the face-off. Still 3-0 Bulldogs. Dump it down in King zone. Gathard's gonna intercept up off the near wall. And back on the ice. Back to Clark. Pass up to Wilson. Wilson over the red line, down in the Bulldog zone. Dump it on net. Nice play. Rebound goes to the far wall. Bulldog doesn't even go for the puck. Just puts Royer in the far wall. No call. 11 cuts around Clark on the far side. Clark able to keep him from getting a great shot. And Gathard trying to clear it out. Finally out of the zone. 11's got it for Bulldogs. Williams and Clark both putting hits over there on the far side. Bulldogs get back on side. Back to Gathard. Off the near wall, out of the zone. 11 got it again. 11's a really good skater. Like Yam was about to deliver one. And here's Colin Clark near side. Everybody's on side. Clark stays on the wall. Puts it right in front. Nobody there. They're able to clear the zone. Kings got to reset. Everybody's on. There's Gathard. Heading on the left side. Cut back. Taking off his stick. Back to Yam. Taking off his stick. And the Bulldogs clear the zone. Yam's got it at the red line. Cut back. Over center ice. He's got Thomas Kimball with him. Hard hit. Yam's on the ice again. Shot from LaFay. Doesn't get through. All the way out of the zone. Gathard's going to try to beat 43 there. Gathard does. And we got a sword fight down there. Kings are going to send it out on net, but there's going to be a delayed penalty. They're going to call it on the Bulldogs. They called the penalty on number 44 of the Bulldogs. His last name has a bunch of consonants in it. I'm not going to try to say it. Face-off down in the Bulldog zone. It's going to come out to the point, and Trees is in a scrum over there, battling. She puts him on the ice. Dump it down in King's zone. Grant Phillips back there. Here comes a hard hit from 81. He's in the wall. And it's out to the blue line. 9 sends it back. It's like Cooper Johnson back there. Sends it around up to Trello. Trello trying to clear it out. 49 sends it back. Cooper Johnson again. Got plenty of time. Puck handle. Pass up to Cook. Cook clears the zone, but Bulldogs got possession. Back to the back wall again. Trees out of the zone. Kings need to do a little puck handling here. They're doing a little game of catch. But here goes Trello. Shot, save, rebound. Doesn't get on net. It goes to the back wall, all the way around near wall. And it's going to be a foot race. Gathard in the game for Trees. He's going to try to beat 81 there. 81's looking for a hit. Cooper Johnson's got it on the back wall. Pass up on the far wall. It's going to be Trello over the red line. Shot from the blue line. It's going to be a glove save. Back on the ice. 5:34 left in the second. 43 seconds left in the power play for the Kings. Up and out of the zone all the way back to Callan Clark. Clark up to Williams. Looks like Williams was trying to make a cut right when the pass came and went right between his legs. On the far wall, Williams trying to knock it down out to Vargas, 81 for the Bulldogs, or across the 49. Bulldogs down in the Kings zone. Shot. Saved by a Squirrel. How about it? 5:07 left in the second. Face-off down in the Kings zone. They've got 18 seconds left in the power play. Clark trying to put pressure on number 11. Good puck handler for the Bulldogs. Now he's behind the net. Clark still putting pressure. Near wall. Loses the puck. And LaFay's going to send it all the way down. They're going to call that for icing. And that'll bring Bulldogs full strength. That'll kill their penalty. 4:48 left in the second. Face-off out to 93 on the point. His pass is going to go back behind Squirrel, and Gathard's back there. Pressure from 11 from the Bulldogs, and Gathard's still got the puck. Cuts over center ice. Gathard down on the Bulldogs, leaves it over to LaFay. His shot tipped up in the air. Looks like 66 got it up. Stick on it. Back to Yam on the blue line. Shot. Hits the side of the net to the back wall. Pass up the far wall is going to clear the zone. 11, good skater, cuts to the right. Good defense from Gathard and Clark. Going to take two people to stop him. He's their best player. LaFay down in the Bulldog zone. He's got Clark, puts it on net, unable to get a clean shot. He just reached out for dear life and actually put one on net. And good defense from Yam. Good back check. Goes back there and takes it away. He's going to take it down in the Bulldog zone himself. Still got it on the back wall now. Near side to Trello. 66, big boy, is going to send it up near side. Up to 11. Name's shot. Going to be a nice save by Squirrel. 3:32 left in the second period. 3-0 Bulldogs. Going to be Cooper Johnson's face-off. Cleared out of there by Cook. They're going to send it back in the Kings zone. There's Jovian Mitchell. Seeing what he's got. It's going to come near side. Gets around one Bulldog. Cuts around another. Shot from over the blue line. It's a glove save. It's still on the ice. Rebound goes off the side of the net. That was by Trello. And the Bulldogs wrapping around all the way near side. It's going to be a foot race. Grant Phillips trying to hustle back. Good defense, Grant. Cook should have had the puck. Instead, Bulldogs get a shot on net. Saved by Squirrel. It's going to be Cooper Johnson. Pass up to Trello. Trello over the red line is going to dump it down. Going near corner. Here comes Johnson charging in. Kept in by Royer. That time out of the zone. And Mitty, number 23, down in the King zone. Pass over to number 3. Wind up. No shot. Jovian Mitchell, good defense. It's going to be Royer bringing it out. He's got Wilson with him. Shot from the right side, up and over. Bouncing around. Wilson put it into the wall, and Bulldogs clear the zone. Back to Jovian Mitchell. Backhander intercepted by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down in the King zone again. Number 18, left-hander wind-up shot. Lucky blocker save by Squirrel. And Mitchell around the boards near side. Number 9 is going to try to put in front. Phillips gets a stick on it. There's Caleb Williams Weird bounce in that far corner. Right in front. Doesn't get a shot off. Good defense from Williams. That time, Squirrel's gonna catch it in the basket. 1:41 left in the second. Bulldogs put it in front. Good defense from Gathard. He's going on the far side, over the red line, down in the Bulldog zone. 81 trying to redirect him. It's on the back wall now. Put in front, intercepted by 66. And out of the Bulldog zone. Over the red line, Kimball trying to come in with a hit. Good skating from 66. Stays in the Kings zone. 88's got it. Dump pass to 66. Wind up missile. Hits off the top post, off the back wall. Out of play. That was an absolute bullet. Is that 49? Not 66? That's 49. Dickman. He's got a good shot on him. He's an asshole, but he's got a good shot. Over to Dickman again. That time he was gentle. Well, maybe he's got a soft side. And Cook's going to send it all the way down. No call. Trello trying to do some magic down here. Johnson's got to pick up his stick. Hard hit from Trello. And Cook tried to pass it over to Johnson, but I think Johnson was a little bit too close to him. They're going to call tripping on Cooper Johnson. Okay. Kings are going to be in a penalty kill. Heading down in Kings zone. Got Caleb Williams on face-off. Out to 81. He cuts back. Cleared out of there by Wilson. Out to 77. He's going to send it back behind Squirrel again. 88 back there. Trees putting pressure. Able to take it away from him. And Williams clears the zone. Bulldogs got to reset. Get nicely done, Kings. 88 near side dumps to 49. Pressure from Williams. Back out to 68 at the 66 at the point. Shot, save. Another shot, missile. They've got some good slap shots on the Bulldogs. Back to 66 again. All the way around. It's on the far hash. Cut back. Pressure. Trees takes him down. No call. He's going to try Michigan. Why not? That's going to be the end of the second. After 2, Bulldogs 3, Kings nothing. Johnson's going to go listen to his coach for a little bit, but he'll be heading back to the penalty box after this period break. There goes the Trellos, probably heading to get another beer. There goes Cooper Johnson back to his cage. Getting ready to start period 3. Kings are going to be in the penalty kill. We've got to decide who's going to take the face-off. Like Xander drew the short straw. Trailing 3-0. Gathard's going to reach in, send it off the Zebra's chest just to remind him that we are the dominant animal. Hard hit near side. Kimball and Gathard put 21 Healy in the near wall. I guess that was the message in between. Trying to put it towards the front, going to the back wall. There's Kimball, near corner, pressuring. Sends it up and out of the zone. I don't know how he did that, like a magician. Back towards Phillips, he's got it. 11 reaches in, takes it off. Cut back towards the front. It's a nice shot. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a whistle at dead, saved by Squirrel. Got it in his basket. 12-18 left in the game. Got Hayden Yam face off down in King's zone. Hayden's going to move it out. Hayden going on the left side. Pressure from 66. Takes it off his stick. Puck up to 11. Get underneath Phillips' skates, and Yam's back there pressuring again. 11 still got it. Trying to cut back, shot, hits the side of the net, goes to the back wall. 11's got it again. Another shot, glove save. I'm telling you, watch 11. 11's one of my favorite players on the Bulldogs. Very sound technical player. And 66 is just a big boy. Got 9 seconds left in the penalty kill. It's going to be Cook on the face-off. And Phillips able to clear the zone all the way down. Misplayed by 66. Just when I mentioned his name, it's not going to be an icing. And Kings are full strength. Trello's going to reach in and take it away. Trello's going to go back behind. Goalie's out of the net. Not sure what's going on now. All the way out of the zone now. Counter punch across the middle over to 22. Callum Clark near side. Up and off the wall. Up to Trello. Trello's going to send it back towards the Bulldog zone. Cooper Johnson's going to chase it down. No call. 66 beats him there. Johnson takes it away. Puts it out in front. There's Trello. Shot. Save. Beautiful play by the Kings. Trello had a nice look. 11:16 left in the game. Kings are not out of it. Caleb Williams face off down Bulldog zone. Royer sends it back to Trees. Shot. Going to be a save by the goalie. Goes near corner. Williams hard hit. Royer sends it towards the net again. Hits off the side of the net. Nine's going to send it around far side. And Bulldogs heading the other way. Shot stopped by Gathard. Gathard cuts back. He's going to keep the puck. Nothing but defense back. It's going to be a blocker save into the far corner. Gathard hit hard. Goes head first into the wall. He's up. They're going to call somebody on something. And Kings are going to be back in the power play. It's going to be number 9 for the Bulldogs. 2-minute roughing. Kings are in the power play. LaFay over to Kimball. Shot. Doesn't get through. 49 knocks it down. Bulldogs try to clear it. Gets by everybody. It's down in the Kings zone. Should be icing. Hayden Yam down on the face-off down in Bulldog zone. It's going to come out. Nice chip up by the Bulldogs. Get it over Gathard's shoulders. 81. Trying to go to the left. Clark, good defense. And Gathard's going to take it out of the zone. Over the red line. Down in the Bulldog zone. Cuts right. Gets around 49. 49 rebound. Takes it off his stick to the back wall. That's still Gathard back there. Far corner. Pressure from behind. 43. Gathard tried to put it over to Yam. Shot. Goes to the back wall. It's going to be LaFay. Sends it to the back wall again to Yam. And Gathard must be playing offense right now. He's going to chase it down. He's send it out to the point. There's Clark. Tap it over to Thomas Kimball. Back to Gathard. Back to Yam. Taking it away. Gathard's got it. Back on the ice, and here comes the Bulldogs. Trying to get around Kimball. 88, fast skater. Wind up left shot. Good defense by Thomas Kimball. He's the back check specialist of the Kings. Good hustle. Nice pass over to Yam. Cut back. Not able to get a backhander off. Sends it in the front, and nobody there. Trello is going to backhand it up to Yam again, and it's going to be too many Bulldogs. Yam's going to take it away. Bringing it around. Bulldogs got it. Near wall out of the zone. Jovi Mitchell shovel dumps it back down to the Bulldog zone, and 49's got it. Trello's hunting like a gazelle. I'm not sure what's going on over there in the far corner. He's just laying on the ice. Kept in by Jovi Mitchell. Shot! Not a clean one. Somebody go get it. Everybody's watching around. Gets out of the zone, and the Bulldogs are going to have a counter punch. Nobody back on defense. Cut back. Stick save Squirrel. Here's Henry Cook. Loses his stick right at the red line. 11. Good D, and back in King's zone. Right across the middle, and coming all the way to the near wall. Hey, that's going to be Cooper Johnson trying to move it out, and Trello dumps it all the way down. Should be icing. Icing, 8:16 left in the game. 3-0 Bulldogs. Caleb Williams trying to move it out of the zone after his face-off, and Braden Wilson sends it out to the far wall out of the zone. Bulldogs all reset, dumped it back in. Gathard's there. Tap up to Wilson. Nice pass out to Caleb Williams. taken away from him before he could gather. He got stuck underneath his skates a moment. Colin Clark got by him initially, but he hustled back at the blue line. 11 puts him in the near wall and takes the puck. 11 still got the puck. Clark redirects him to the boards, and let's go, Kings. Somebody go get the puck. Back towards 43. Cut back. It's like Royer is able to knock it off his stick momentarily, and Royer is going to try to chase 11 down the near corner. 43 on the near wall at the hash. Doesn't get a clean shot. Rebound. Shot. Squirrel save. Rebound. Squirrel got a stick on it. Rebound again. Squirrel another save. Clark sends it near wall. 77 slapper. Knocked out of there by Caleb Williams. Hard hit in the corner. No call. 11 on the far wall, taken down by Gathard. No call. All the way around, near wall. Gathard's limping. Wonder if he took a stick to the groin. Caleb Williams reaches in. That's going to find its way over to Royer. Royer's going to move it out of the zone. Cut back. And guess who? Number 11. Hard hit from Clark. They're going to call Clark on that one for tripping. Keep the camera running here. Clark's not happy. 11's going to take a breather. Kings are in the penalty kill. 6:43 left in the game. They got 2 minutes on the penalty for tripping for Colin Clark. Number 3 is going to try to get a shot. Kimball prevents him. He does get one. Saved by Squirrel. Still 3-0 Bulldogs. Hayden Yam's going to move it out of the zone. Over the red line. Kimball's on his left. Shot chipped up. Off the back net. Out of play. Kings still shorthanded for a minute 43. 6:26 left in the game. It'll be Hayden Yam's face-off down in the Bulldog zone. Stillmate's going to find his way over to Kimball's. Up to Yam. He got a shot, but had a lot of pressure all over him. Not a clean shot. Saved by the goalie. Going to trade out a couple Kings. Just hit the 9 o'clock hour here in Chicago. Cooper Johnson's checking in for a face-off. Puck's hanging out. Johnson's trying to redirect it. And it's back to Jovian Mitchell. Off the near wall, back in Bulldog zone. Johnson's chasing down. Bulldogs good puck control. Get around LaFay. Down in the King zone. Johnson takes him down, but no call. Out to the far wall. 22's got it for the Bulldogs. Got Johnson and Phillips on her. And the Bulldogs come away. Shot. Redirected up and over Squirrel all the way to the back wall. Now it's near side. Joey Mitchell's going to send it all the way around to the far wall. 93 over there for the Bulldogs. He's going to send it back behind Squirrel again. 23 over here. Teammate on the back wall waiting. And Cooper Johnson off the near side. And it clears the zone. Bulldogs got to reset. All the way back in Bulldog zone. Pass up to Mitty. Itty bitty Mitty. Number 23 shot hits Mitchell's shin guards. Back behind Squirrel out to the far wall. 93 tried to be cute. Knocked down by Phillips, and Mitchell's over there battling now. 93 is going to change direction out to the far wall. He's got number 3. Wind up slapper. Pad save. Rebound. Squirrel's going to hang on to that one. 4:52 left in the game. 3-0 Bulldogs. Okay, sorry about the netting. There's not really a good area to record without net in front of you. Trees up the far wall. Tries to clear the zone. Stays in. Now it's going to be Gathard. Able to clear the zone. And Kings are full strength. Clark, fresh out of the sin bid, lays a hit. And we got 3 defenders out there right now. Clark's going to take it and whip it down. It's over the red line. for the Bulldogs got it. Coming near side over to 77. Coming back in at the Kings. Gets around Clark. Trees takes it off the skates. And here goes Kimball. Out of the zone. Hayden Yam, closest King. 88's going to beat him there. Yam's taking it away. Shot goes to the back wall. And Bulldogs clear the zone. Dickman, see if Trees was going to put a hit there. She doesn't. But she does make Dickman make a bad pass, and Gathard intercepts. What a horrible name. Dickman's got it again. Gathard. Nice hit. And puck gets swung all the way down. They call it for icing. 3:40 left in the game. Like Gathard and Dickman are having some words for each other. Gonna be a face-off down in the King zone. Cooper Johnson out there with some fresh skaters. Wind up by Dickman. Hits Johnson's shin guards to the back wall. Callan Clark trying to get it over to Johnson, and nice little pirouette dance. Dumps it down into Bulldog zone. Trello's trying to reach in and grab it. He's on the back wall. It's going to be Johnson reaching in, and now we've got Henry Cook near corner. Sends it off the back wall over to Trello. Back towards Cook, but only one there is Bulldogs. Phillips tries to get a blue line shot, doesn't get through, and Bulldogs clear the zone. Pass over to the right side and out of 88's reach. Clark's back there on the back wall. Going to be out to Trello. Clears the zone over the red line. Bulldogs regroup up to 81. Vargas down in the King zone. Hard hit from Phillips. Puck goes to the back wall. Clark puts him in the boards. Bulldog, nice move. Shot. Hits off the side of the net. Now it's going behind. Hard hit from Cooper Johnson. Puck coming near side now. Real hard hit. Cooper Johnson just got folded up like a deck of cards over there. Number 66 is going to be probably heading to the sin bin. We'll see what he says. 66 is out of the game. .66 thrown out of the game. Still tending to Cooper Johnson over there. It's like Coop's back on his skates. He's definitely hurting. He got put head first into the glass. Last 2:22 of the game. They got a five-minute major for 66 on the board. So the Bulldogs should be playing shorthanded for the rest of the game unless the Kings do score a goal. I don't know if that's how it works, but I think Coach Hatala might be heading to the locker room as well. So no Coach James, and no number 66 for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Hayden Yum on faceoff down there, Bulldog zone. Caleb Williams, shot doesn't get off. Williams back on his skates, chasing it down. LaFay on the far wall. Over in the far corner, tries to put it in the front, it's going to the back. And Bulldogs going to get a counterpunch going. Pass all the way, nice pass. Good defense from Clark. Gathard's got the puck over the red line. Shot, goes to the back wall. Yam pass over to Gathard again. Puts it in front, Williams shot, doesn't get off. Puck still on the ice. Squirts out. Goes to the far wall. LaFay out to Callan Clark. Watch this missile. Missile to the back wall. Bouncing out. Gathers going to get it on the near wall. A little miscommunication there. Yam took it off his stick. Dumped down. Should be icing. Just getting word that Coach Hatala actually had to get to a date. So he had to leave early. His date starts in about 10 minutes. No, I'm kidding. He's thrown out of the game. Bulldogs are going to try to get it down in the zone. Kimball, good hit. Shot goes on Squirrel, save. Covers that up. 1:05 left in the game. 3-0 Bulldogs. If by chance there's trees, nice play. Up and out of the zone. Kerrigan trying to get something going. Hayden Yam trying to help her out. Bulldogs heading the other way. Callan Clark cut back. Pressure from 11. Last 46 seconds of the game. Yam's got the puck. Everybody's going with him. He's got all 4 of them going with him. Yam, I'm not sure what that was. At the blue line, cuts back. Going to be offsides on the Kings. I was going to say, if Coach James is unable to coach tomorrow because he was thrown out of this game, might have to catch the next game. I am level 1 certified, so I might have to go over there and help the team. Not that they've asked, but I'm just kind of volunteering if they watch this game. Might have to watch Jay Yam's videos. I know you've all seen his videos already. Does a great job. He's actually up here right next to me right now. He's just less annoying with the talking. Going to stop the clock at 20.7 on a tripping call. Last 20.7 seconds of the game. Going to be 5-on-3 Kings. But the Kings are trailing 3-0. So this is kind of fruitless. Yam's face off down in Bulldog zone, off to the near wall. Chip out to Gathard. Nice move, get around 1, Bulldog. Just too much pressure, out of the zone. 14 seconds left. Pass over to Clark. Bulldogs are not stopping. Hard hit there at the red line. Last 4 seconds. They're going to call Callan Clark. Another tripping. That's going to be the game. Your final, Chicago Bulldogs 3, Springfield Kings 0. I think we held our own against the Bulldogs. They're one of the best teams in this tournament. Possibly a AA team. Springfield Kings are an A3 team down in the Moam Hockey League. We have about 38 players show up for our tryouts compared to the Chicago's getting around 200. No excuses. We need to do better. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 9:35 a.m. Signing out.